This is the meal prep recipe, the third one, and I'm going to show you how to do chicken and cream corn soup. For this recipe I'm using 500 grams diced chicken, 3 eggs, quarter bunch of fresh parsley, 2 tablespoons corn flour, 1 onion and few cloves of garlic, 1 to 2 spring onions, 2 cans of creamed corn, 1.3 liters stock water, and salt and pepper to your taste. So let's start doing this. If you like to add some vegetables to this recipe, feel free to add any. Add the onion and the garlic into a food processor or chop finely. Put it into a bowl. Next add the fresh parsley and process it too. Now put a pan on the stove to be hot. Into that add about 10 to 15 grams butter or a tablespoon or 2 oil. Add the onion and the garlic and stir fry about 1 minute. Once it starts browning, add the chicken. Stir the chicken and the onion about 5 minutes and let the chicken brown. Into that add enough salt to your taste, and if you are using stock water, make sure that stock water contains a bit of salt too, so you need to be careful when adding salt. So add pepper to your taste and cook on a medium heat about 5 minutes. While cooking the chicken, add the parsley and it will help to give extra flavors. While cooking the chicken, let's do the next step. Add the corn flour into quarter cup of water. That should be cold water. So dissolve the corn flour in the cold water and leave it aside. And break the eggs. If you don't like to add any eggs, you can omit this step. And then whisk the eggs and leave it aside. Open the creamed corn. You can use 1 can of creamed corn with 1 can of corn kernels. Meanwhile, I slice the spring onions finely. So I cooked the chicken about 5 minutes. Now going to add the creamed corn into it. I reduce the temperature because it covers the camera and you won't see properly. So add the creamed corn into the chicken. Instead of using creamed corn in the can, you can use fresh corns here too. Now mix the chicken and the creamed corn, and into that add the stock water. Now bring it to boil and cook about 2-3 minutes again after boiling. After few minutes of cooking, add the corn flour dissolved in water slowly into the soup. But make sure that you don't add all at once because it will thicken quickly. After, into that add about a quarter cup of whipping cream and then the whisked egg slowly into the soup, and it will start thickening and give a nice cloud of eggs in the soup. So cook again another minute. At this point, check the salt and the pepper level. It's a nice creamy soup that you can prep ahead. Just like the other meals, you can prep this ahead. Directly put it in the containers that you are going to freeze or put it in the fridge. And after putting into the containers, put a little bit of spring onions on top, and it's ready to be served with a nice crusty buttered bread. Hope you will enjoy. See you next time.